Episode of Chicago White Sox and Chicago Cubs Central, aka Chicago Baseball Central. I'm your host, Big Bro. Man, we appreciate you for rocking with us tonight. Two big games from the White Sox and Cubs today. We're gonna talk about those right after this.
Welcome to the number one place for all Chicago baseball. Let's start the show. Welcome.
My bad, I pressed the button twice, but all right, man. Wow. What a Saturday for Chicago baseball fans. I don't care if you're a Cubs fan or a White Sox fan, or if you hate the White Sox, or you hate the Cubs, you like the other team. Listen, tonight, the teams brought it. They brought it. Cubs went up 10-3 on the Texas Rangers for their win, and the White Sox just wrapped up their 11-5 win, and boy, did they need it. So they move up to 4-5 on the season, and the Cubs move to 4-3 on the season. Man, I'm telling you, these young Cubs look good. They look good. Right now, they don't look afraid. They don't look like the young team of last year. The experience that they got, the All-Star experience that they got as well, the way they played after the All-Star break, having that winning record, seems like it's carrying over into this season. So far, obviously, it's super duper early, so we're gonna take it easy, pump the brakes. But shout out to the Cubs today, man. Shout out to the Cubs today. Let's check out some of the highlights.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Madrigal's being set. Here's the throw from Grossman. Too late. RBI single, Dansby Swanson. Stay hot. 2-1.
Hey, man, Dansby Swanson is a godsend. I mean, this dude is taking care of business, getting RBIs, stealing bases, scoring. Like, it's been incredible to watch. I think he's a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. That experience is really good for this Cubs team. Shout out to Swanson and the Cubs for the things they did today. Let's check out another highlight real quick.
In the air, out towards left center field. Well struck, and it's gone. Patrick Wisdom will touch them all. And it is 3-1 Cubs.
Patrick Wisdom with a home run. Cubs came to play baseball today, ladies and gentlemen. They did it on the pitching side. They've been all right all season, and the bats were alive and awake today. They were alive and awake today. And let's see what else we got from the Cubs.
On the board. This one drilled down the left side, curling, gone. Just into the basket.
And then we got one more highlight from the Cubs.
Ground ball up the middle, and it gets through, base hit. Madrigal in to score, Horner on his heels, Swanson into third, and then here comes Swanson, he'll score! Oh boy, that's playing hard right there. Heads up.
Man, I tell you, Dansby Swanson has impressed me in the Cubby Blue this season. That guy is taking care of business. In fact, we're going to go over some of the stats from today's game. You had Horner with 2 for 5, 2 runs. Swanson with 2 for 4, 2 runs and an RBI. Ian Happ has been taking care of business, 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs. He's at 375 for the season. Mancini as well, 1 run scored and an RBI. Patrick Wisdoms with 2 runs scored, a home run and an RBI. Torrens and Hosmer didn't do well. Hosmer had 2 RBIs. Man, Bellinger didn't do anything. He was the one that didn't really do much. Him and Torrens, and then Gomes was 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. Obviously, he needed that one because he's batting 118 for the season. And Madrigal coming through with 2 runs on 2 for 4 as well. Still with 6 innings pitched, 4 hits given up, one earned run, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Man, the Cubs poured it on in the 8th inning with 4 runs. Texas was able to get another run in the 9th inning, whatever. Still gets the win. He moves to 1-0, and Perez loses. He's 1-1 for the season. So the Cubs took care of business, ladies and gentlemen. After that, it was time for the White Sox to take care of business. So let's see what we got for the White Sox.
Cleveland will play all 162 every day. First pitch swinging, Andrew Benintendi parachutes it into left, and the Sox take the lead. Have a grand slam. This one gets away from delay. It bounces back, and he could not find the ball, so the Sox do get a run. Benintendi splays out to score, and it's 3-1. Vaughn at third, Sheets at second. They both walked. Up the middle into center field. That's a knock. Two coming home. It is 5-1. The Sox do pay off the bases loaded in a big way.
So it's good to see the White Sox bats come to play today because actually their bats haven't been a problem. They've been taking care of business all season. I think out of the 9 games played, the White Sox hit the ball in double digits 8 out of the 9 games. There's only one game where they didn't get out there and at least get on base. But today they got on base and then they got across home plate, and that's what matters the most. That was the third inning when they put up, I think, 4 runs. And then we had later on in the game
the option to come off the bench. And Oscar pays it off with a jackpot to right field. 2-strike base hit left on left, and it's 7-4.
I like it.
You do?
In this situation, yes.
That, a base hit to right field. You're going to like that, too. 8-4 Sox. First base side, that's past Santana into right field. Here comes Colas around third. He scores. It is 9-4 Sox.
To do that because you're never going to throw them out.
Guess what? Another hit. Luis Robert Jr. and Bay lost the ball for a moment. The Sox get 2 anyway, and it is 11-4.
And there you have it. It was 11-4 at that point. The White Sox ended up beating the Pirates 11-5 after yesterday's situation where the game was tied at 7-7. The Pirates ended up going up 13-7, and the White Sox ended up losing 13-9. So they kind of got a little bit of revenge today. They got a game tomorrow to try to take the series, get that nasty taste out of their mouth of giving up 60 hits across 4 games. The pitching was solid today. I was worried myself. I didn't know who was going to show up because the pitching has been atrocious after looking pretty decent during the Houston Astros series. They gave the defending champs all they can handle. Then they went into the San Francisco series and stunk up the place. And the first game in this Pirates series and stunk up the place. But today, everything went all right for the White Sox. As you see in that inning, that was the 7th inning. They put up 5 runs. So they had a 4-run third and a 5-run 7th inning to go ahead. And they had 14 hits as well. So White Sox took care of business today. Tim Anderson at two runs scored, 2 hits, and an RBI. Luis Robert still on fire. My man with another 2 RBIs today. Benintendi with a RBI and 2 hits as well. Moncada was the only one who really didn't do much, but he's been having a solid season. We'll give him a pass. He didn't do anything today. All zeros across the board. Andrew Vaughn with 4 runs scored. That's crazy. And 2 hits, 2 walks. Gavin Sheets with a run scored and a hit. And then Jake Berger came in and pitch hit. And he had 2 strikeouts. Grandal also scored 2 runs. Colas scored 2 runs. And Elvis Andrews had 2 runs as well. So the White Sox and Colas had his a home. No, nobody had home run. So the White Sox did all of this by getting them on, getting them over, and getting them across. It was a nice game for both teams. Y'all know baseball season is long. I'm not going to keep y'all here long. We're going to see y'all tomorrow after tomorrow's games. I'm your boy, Big Bro. Don't forget to follow all our other Central channels, NBA Central, Chicago Bulls Central, the Shy Bulls Podcast, Chicago Sky Central, Chicago Bears Central. Great content on all of those channels. We definitely keep you up to date on everything Chicago. Rock with the gang. We're going to holler at y'all next time. Peace. Oh, hold on. I see a comment. Wait a minute. Let me see. My man said bear down for sure. Ron, definitely bear down. All right, now we up out of here. Y'all don't forget the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox both won their game today. Both put up double-digit points. We'll see if they can close out their series tomorrow. The Cubs are looking for a sweep. White Sox looking for a series win. I'm your host, Big Bro. We're going to holler at y'all next time. Peace.